Okay, here is the 4764 cabinet. I've got it mostly done. I know I said I was going to make black onyx trim on these edges here, but it's looking pretty good right now as it is. What I decided to do was I ordered some of that Mohawk toner, dark walnut, and I sprayed these edges to highlight, low light them or whatever here on both ends, and I think I'm going to leave it at that. I've sanded it down with 600 and it's getting pretty smooth. We're going to leave it like that. Right now it's a little rough shape. I'm set it out in the sun so that it will dry pretty good, and then we're going to shoot the crap out of it with some clear poly. So I wanted to bring everybody up to date with what is happening with me, since I haven't been posting for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. Let's go in and take a look in the shed and see what I got in there. Hang on. Okay, as you know what I said about speakers that are mounted upwards in the top of the cabinet. I ordered some dust covers for speakers. Ordered I don't know, 3, 4, 5 of them, and so I'd have them for those instances where the speakers. And I didn't think of that in the last one when I did that 740, but I decided to do a search on it and I found some. So I got some here, and we capped that thing because you notice it had the Philco type of spider on the top. So if it ever needs to be redone or whatever, they can just cut this off, get access to the center screw and the voice coil assembly, and take it apart. So that is done. This here, you remember, see if it turns around, you remember on the back there was a this thing, the old original line filter cap. I pulled it, opened it up, cleaned it out, put new safety caps in there, and then re-riveted it. I riveted it. So back on. So that's it. And then I think I covered this in the last video on that. There is that. New old stock iTube 6E5. Nice and bright, light bright. I got my Chinkawonkies in there, and new lamps, new power cord to the lamps. So there's where we are on that. I did manage to, see if I can get this out of here without dropping it. I've got the little retainers that I'm going to glue up in the back side of the inside of the cabinet whenever it is completed, and then we're gonna put these in there. I got them shaped and whatever on there, so it just fits tight in the cabinet, so that way I can go ahead and put these right across the corners right there like that, and mount it with inside screws. So that is done. Now the thing of what I'm thinking about is going to is next on the shelf is not on the shelf. Well, if you know what I mean. It's missing. Yes. I had a request from a viewer, a subscriber, to please do the Philco Monster Radio. So it's out on the bench waiting for me. And we're going to get to that in just a moment. So stand by for that. That is going to be in the next video. We'll do a intro and a breakdown of that, and we'll get started on that. Now, what's been happening? I had a death in the family again. In Phoenix. I had to rent a car, pull a car 2 days before Thanksgiving and go to Phoenix. My ex had died from a heart attack, and I needed to get to her side because they were keeping her comatose under life support in one of the hospitals there, and I had to rent a car to go down because my car is 37 years old, and even though I think it would have made it and back, I don't doubt that it wouldn't, but I just didn't want any issues with an old car and everything, so I pulled me a rental car and went down and stayed until Thursday night, Thanksgiving evening, where we gathered at a relative's house and ate to our heart's content. Spent some time with my sons down there. I got 2 boys from my ex that they're over 30 now, but spent some time with them, spent some time with her kids. She had 3 kids when we became a unit, and wished everybody well and to take good care of themselves, like my mama always used to tell me, and came back Thursday night. And it has been so damn cold that it is just, it's been intolerable. 3 or 4 days we were down into freezing temps, but I mean, it didn't get to freezing until like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that. But then I got this great big ass shade tree from the neighbor right there that when the sun comes up, it's behind it, and it's behind it until about 11 o'clock before the sun starts hitting the roof and everything and warming this area up. I do have my flamethrowers in the shed, but you know, the house is so comfy because I have a flamethrower in there heating the front room, that it's just been nice to stay in there and let the freezing temps go by. It's going to be really cold. We had sub-freezing temps last night and the night before. We're going to have again tonight. Not a great deal, probably about 20 upper 20s or so, mid to upper 20s, until possibly the Saturday, when the temps will slightly tick upwards, but it's still going to be pretty cold. But it won't be nothing anyway. And there she is. You can see her right there. You probably saw it, a glimpse of it. We're going to do a video on that just after this segment is done, and I get it in processing and get it uploaded. And then I'm going to do the video while that is happening on that for the introduction. So, yeah, it's been trying. But we're going to fire up the flamethrowers, and and get to working on this something new. So stay tuned. Thank you for all your kind comments in up front, and we'll see you on the next video. I'm glad. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. See you on the next segment. Bye for now.